you listen right over the main stem bronchus, right here, you can hear the breath sounds all the way in and all the way out. That's called the bronchial breath sound. Okay? Because this is inhalation. You can hear it all the way in and all the way out. That's called a bronchial breath sound. Okay? But when you listen over the periphery, they're called Broncho-vesicular, you can't hear all the way out. A lot of people don't realize this, they don't pay that much attention. But you hear and you don't hear all the way out. And that's normal for bacteria. Because about halfway out, the periphery is emptied, and then you don't hear any more breath sounds blowing out. Bless you. So, but what happens when you have somebody filled up with fluid or phlegm, what happens is that the sides or the periphery is solid. So you're not really, it's not empty over here, it's solid. So what you're not hearing, or what you're hearing is not out here, you're hearing the bronchial breath sounds because there's something solid in between. So when you're listening to the periphery and you hear the bronchial breath sounds and you hear them breathe all the way out, then that's when it's abnormal. But that'll catch a lot of people off guard because, and especially in a long-term care setting, or if you have an adult who is, you go in there, you get called in, and they complain of being short of breath, or they're orthopneic, and they say, oh man, I'm just short of breath, and you listen to them, you think, well shoot, they're sounding great, okay? And then 2 or 3 hours later, they're code, okay, and you think, oh my gosh, what happened? You know, that's what's wrong, is because they were past that point. They're in the last stages of fluid overload, but that's what happened. Or they had a pneumonia.
And you can hear a complete breath sound?
Well, when you can hear them breathe all the way out from the periphery. Okay. When you listen back over here, the breath sound should disappear about halfway out.
Okay.
But if you can hear them breathe all the way out, then it's solid. What you're hearing is in the main stem bronchus. But it's solid in between. Something solid. It could be phlegm, it could be a pleural effusion, it could be water, but something solid in between.